Ladies, I am here tonight on the show. What? And tonight on the show, I have no life. Ladies and gentlemen, day 17. I have no life, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever. Let's see what happens tonight on the show. Let's see what happens tonight, ladies. How it goes. Here we go. What's up, 34? Welcome to the show. What's up, RQ3? Welcome to the show. Yeah, did you watch? Yeah, I saw it, man. I saw it. I saw them. He looks nice. He looks nice, but I don't know if they're gonna get him. I don't know if they're gonna get him, man. I think they might be done with their Will Park, the guy from Denver, and Darius Slay from Detroit, and they also got the defensive lineman from Pittsburgh. They might be done, dude. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, man. I know what's going on. Hey, what's up, Stefan? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Stefan? Until the virus goes away. Exactly. Same old thing until the virus goes away. Exactly, man. Exactly. Hola at your boy. Hey, what's up, Jason? Holla at your boy. How you doing, Jason? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Jason? Would you like him if they did? Yeah, of course. We can get all the help. We can get all the help we need on the secondary, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like they're not going to. I feel like they kind of turned their attention to the draft. But we'll see what happens. I mean, you never know. You never know. We'll see. Hopefully. A team you should have watched some games of this year. What? What team? Yeah, but let's see what happens. I mean, they already. We'll see what happens. I also looked at some highlights from the safety we got from the Broncos. He doesn't look too bad either. I mean, he's not going to be as good as Malcolm Jenkins, but he doesn't look that bad either. Obviously, Darius Slay looks like a beast. So, I mean, and same thing with the defensive lineman we got from Pittsburgh. You should have watched some Grizzlies games this year. Yeah, I didn't watch any Grizzlies. I literally have not seen Ja Morant play this year. I did not see a single Grizzlies game, man. I have not seen Ja Morant play. Did you see his? Yeah, man. He's a good player. I would not mind them, but I don't know if I don't think they're gonna get him though. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Ah, man. I didn't get to see any Memphis Grizzlies game this year. I would have probably watched them in the playoff though, because they would have probably played the Lakers in the first round. Hey, what's up, London? Welcome to the show. How you doing, London? How you doing, sir? Some terrible weather right now. Oh, London. I'm sorry, buddy. Stay safe, London. Stay safe, man. Stay safe over there, man. No storms where I am till later. Oh, London. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, stay safe, man. Stay safe. Stay safe over there, everybody, man. Yeah. Oh man, it's stupid. We're gonna be like this for a while, man. China is starting to get sick again. They were on quarantine for 3 months, and they started opening again this week, and now people are starting to get sick again. So we might literally be on quarantine until they find a fucking a vaccine. We might have to be the quarantine. It helps, like, so it doesn't spread that fast, but it's not the solution. People in China that are quarantined for 3 months now are going out again. Now they're getting sick again. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait until they find a fucking vaccine. Quarantine, all it does is help, but it's not the solution. It's not the answer. according to reports from China. Bill O'Brien needs to self-quarantine from... He does, man. He needs to self-quarantine from the NFL, man. Bill O'Brien needs to get the hell out of the NFL, man. He sucks. A moron. The Grizzlies would have swept by the... Yeah, they would have gotten swept by the Lakers. It would have been over in 4 or 5 games. No more than 5 games. No more than 5 games. That's retarded. Like pendejos. Hey, what's up, Blaze McCoy? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Blaze McCoy? Slight pendejo. CE. Bro, Arkansas had a tornado. Oh, that sucks, man. I hope they're okay. Hit the damn thumbs up. Yeah, hit the damn thumbs up, man. Hit the damn like show, man. Hit the damn thumbs up. If we can believe we can succeed, hit the damn thumbs up. I know you have watched Zayon. Yeah, I have watched Zayon. Tornadoes and COVID-19. This is really bad. Yeah. Yeah, London. I don't know what the hell's going to happen, dude. I really don't. We'll see what happens. Long time no see. Thoughts on the Buckeyes getting running back from Oklahoma? What? What? Who did they get from Oklahoma? Would you rather have Park or Thompson? We do need a safety, though, man, because we lost Malcolm Jenkins. We do need a safety, though. That's the thing. We lost Malcolm Jenkins. So we really needed to address a safety situation. And I keep saying, I'd rather get the defensive players in free agency than in the draft. Because I feel like some of these kids coming out of college are still like, they still got their kid's body. And they don't got their man body yet. Their NFL body. So, yeah, man, that's the thing. We really needed to address the safety position with Malcolm Jenkins walking away. So, yeah, I think I'd rather get Park because we really needed a safety now. We really did. We really needed a safety. I feel like that Thompson will be more of a luxury. I mean, we could use another corner, but he would be more of a, like, we really needed the safety. I'd take neither. At this point, dude, I'll take either one. Same thing with Jeffrey, the guy out of LSU. I might take Ruggs, though. I don't know. Just because he comes out of Alabama. And Alabama receivers do really good. So I might take Ruggs. Oklahoma Sooners running back Trey Sermon transferred to Buckeyes. Oh, really? Okay, good, man. That's cool. I didn't know that. Thompson is a guy that would want $3-5 million a year. Yeah. I don't think they're gonna get him. I don't think they're gonna get him, man. What the fuck happened? Dude, they kicked me out of my live stream. Fuck. Yeah, 2013, I moved to Houston. Yep. In 2013. This is the end of Jason Peters' career, do you think? Yeah, I don't think he's going to get signed, dude. I honestly don't think he's going to get signed. He might have to retire, dude. He might seriously have to consider retirement. Jason Peters, man. He might seriously have to consider retirement. He might. I don't think he's gonna get signed, dude. It's almost April, man. It's gonna be April next week, and he still hasn't got signed. I think he's got to retire. He's gonna end up retiring. This virus is ridiculous. Stats in New York, yeah, yeah. You guys are getting fucking hit really hard over there, Pope. Stay safe, man. 30,000 cases. Brendan McMean should retire. He is trash. Yeah, I don't like all Houston teams. Yeah, you don't like the Rockets. I know. In 100 years, never seen something like this. Yeah, this is crazy, man. This shit's crazy. This shit is crazy. They gotta hurry up and find the fucking vaccine, man. They gotta hurry up and find it, man. Otherwise, man, it's gonna be fucking terrible, man. It's already terrible. We're Rockets, Astros, and Texans are the teams I don't like. Oh, then you don't like nobody then. You should have said you didn't like anybody. Those are the only three teams. You said you didn't like some. That's literally everything. So see, as it makes me wonder, Broken Matt Hardy mentioned that he was now Damascus, so that means it's a well-watered land. That's what Damascus means, a well-watered. Yeah, yeah. Well, I think he's gotta change it up because I think what was he in TNA? Was it Broken? And then in WWE, what was he in WWE? Wasn't he something else? I think he's got to change it every time because the company owns the rights to the character. So that's why he has to keep changing it. I can't stand Houston teams. Yeah. Wow, Pope, you're 100 years old. That's awesome. Houston is a choke city. Yeah, they are. What was he in what was he in what was he the same thing in TNA as he was in WWE? Was he broken Matt Hardy in WWE and TNA, or was he something else in TNA? I thought he was something else in TNA. A new tornado watch is about to be. DeMarcus means more than that. His new Moncur, but has broken Matt Hardy again. Oh, okay. Louisville Bowling Green. I don't know, man. I don't really watch AEW. WWE, he was woke. Oh, there you go. See, there you go. So yeah, he was woken in TNA. He was woken. Woken, man. Woken. He was woken in WWE. Okay, and then he was broken in TNA. Okay. Yeah, I think you got to change it up because they own the rights to the character name. That's why Alberto Del Rio had to change to El Patron because WWE owns the rights to Del Rio. Hey, what's up, Larry? Welcome to the Sheen. How you doing, Larry? Same thing. John Moxley had to go to John Moxley because WWE owns the rights to Dean Ambrose. TNA had both. Okay. WWE ruined it. Anyone have any good recommendations for a PS4? No, you need game console on here, man. Gotta get game console on here for that, Larry. Yo, London, did you see E60 ESPN special on Kentucky Rex Chapman? It was awesome. It was awesome. Do you think Everson Griffin will? Of course, he'll get signed. Dark. Of course, he'll eventually get signed. I'm surprised it's taking this long. Now he's smoking Matt Hardy. Smoking. Yeah, man. Yeah, well, Vince McMahon never believed in it. That's why. When Vince McMahon when he does not come up with the idea, he doesn't really buy it. I think that was the huge problem with the WWE. That Vince McMahon never bought into the whole character. He said that Triple H was the one that was buying in, and Vince McMahon wouldn't buy in. What's up, man? I just got back from Little Family. Oh, TJ? Wow, TJ, you're... It's people like you, TJ, that we're in this situation, man. I'm sorry, man, but you party. You're partying way too much, man. Or token Matt Hardy. Well, smoking Matt Hardy, yeah. All these different names, man. Rex Chapman is a good follow on Twitter. What? This is very scary night. See upset. London, stay safe. Yeah, stay safe, London. If WWE has the rights to Chris Jericho, then why is he called Chris Jericho? Because he was called Chris Jericho in WCW. That wasn't WWE's name. That was WCW's name. That was WCW. Wow, TJ, I'm very disappointed in you. Yeah, stay home, dude. It's not that hard. Some of us haven't left that house in... Yeah, man. Exactly, TJ. This is why we're in this situation, because of people like that. I haven't fucking gone out since March 5. March 5 was the last time I went out. Chapman Twitter is awesome. Larry agreed. Hilarious. I'm gonna have to go follow him. Yeah, man. I think... I went to the store yesterday. Yikes. Yeah, Chapman all about positive vibes. I haven't left house for like a week and a half. Yeah. Yeah, man. Everybody's staying home, man. Oh, well, not everybody, actually. But a lot of people are staying home. I just went to my cousin's house. That's it. Yeah. I haven't seen my grandmother or my uncles or aunts for like a while. I just paid for PSN. Who is online? What is that? PlayStation Network? I got PlayStation Network. Rex Chapman takes funny videos and asks if it's a block or a charge when people get busted up and stuff. I love people falling down. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to give him a follow. I'll give him a follow. I realized after Goldberg defeated The Fiend at Super Showdown, the virus started, so I blame Goldberg. Yeah. A lot of people were saying that the world was fine before The Fiend lost his championship. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. I saw that on Twitter, actually. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. Yeah, man, I haven't seen my grandmother either. She's old. Yeah, mine's old too. Mine's 85. Mine's 85, man. So I had to stay away. This virus will clear soon, hopefully. Yeah, I don't think so. What 80 plus the last grandparents I have. Me too. My grandparents are in their 80s. So yeah. The average staff in Italy is 79 years old. For stopping by, man. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, John Moxley. A lot of value in grandparents. They have a lot of yeah. Yeah, man. And it sucks that they got super old and they're gonna fucking have to die because of this shit. Like it sucks, man. They made it through this fucking age and now they're gonna fucking die because of a fucking virus. I like talking to her. I wish this year was over. Yeah. That's been a crazy year, man. Crazy year it's been, man. It's been a crazy year. And we still got the elections coming up. That's another thing. We got the elections coming up in November. That's another one. Which I wonder how that's going to work if this shit continues. How are people going to go out and vote? Hopefully they will make it. Yeah, got to stay positive. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully they fucking find the vaccine. Let's hope they do. But that doctor, what's his name? Anthony Fauci said it takes 3 months. So if you inject the vaccine on a human being, it takes 3 months to see the results. So he said don't expect any results until like June or July. Because they said that they already injected some volunteer patients, but they're not going to know the results until like June, July earliest. Trump is going to win. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Or they might not even be it. Yeah, they might cancel them. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They could cancel them, man. They might push them back to 2021. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just like the World Cup or the Olympics. They might went to talk to my doctor today. He told me that people that are hiding themselves inside from the virus, that when this whole thing passes, that those people will most likely get it. How you say, see, smoke them if you got smoke them if you got them. Smoke them if you got them. Add me on PS4. I play NBA. Oh, dude, I don't have those games. This is mine. TJ, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, TJ. I don't even go out. Like, the only thing that the only thing that I miss is sports, but that's about it. You guys know me. I mean, I never socialize, so I don't really miss going out that much. The only thing I miss about going out is going out for lunch. That's about it. I don't really care. Like, I don't care about partying or stuff like that. The only thing I miss about going out is going out for lunch. That's about it. Come on, bro. Wake up. By December, we're going to be probably at 95%. Yeah. Hundreds of people are dying a day. You wake up. A 1-year-old infant was alive 4 months ago. but because of the virus, the infant died. Wake up. God has reasons why he takes certain people. I don't know, man. I don't know. Crazy, man. It's a crazy world. It's a crazy world. TJ out here living his best life. Uh, well, TJ, like I told you, he's like my Uncle Fernando. He's got no kids. He has no wife, so he doesn't care. That's what I told you the other day, Larry. People that don't have kids or are not married, they don't care. They have a different mindset. Every time there's an election coming up, there's always some type of virus. Yeah, somebody said that on Twitter. Somebody said that on Twitter. I saw that. The SARS virus was in 2004. That's when George W. Bush got reelected. And then I think the swine flu was in 2009. That's where Barack Obama came in, if I'm not mistaken. DJ, I saw on the news the trains were shipping army trucks, so I guess it's material law. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of videos on Twitter that the military's moving stuff around. There's a lot of stuff going on. I seen videos on Twitter. Now another tornado warning in Kentucky. Stay safe, London. This has never happened in the history of our life, no matter how old you are. What election year did pro sports exactly? This is crazy. Yeah, this is something else. Yeah, because like I remember the swine flu never canceled sports. I think it delayed. I remember. I think my because I lived in Chicago, but my family lived here in Texas, and I think the Texas Rangers game got postponed like one time because of the swine flu. But that's about it. Yeah, it wasn't like this, man. It wasn't like this. It wasn't nowhere as crazy as this. What election year did they close down 90% of the business? Yup. Come on, TJ, you are better than that. These are terrible times. Larry, I've lived in this world 30 years, and you know a lot of more than you do, buddy. I'm gonna live my life till the Lord. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, Larry, you're wasting your time. He has no kids, he has no family. He thinks differently, man. Same thing with my Uncle Fernando. They think people that don't have families think differently, man. So just let him. He rather live his life and die. That's his philosophy. You can't do nothing about it, man. You have to respect him, I guess, or at least understand him. If everyone just stayed home, the virus will have been defeated. Oh, did you see the article that came out of Japan, out of China last night? That after 3 months of quarantine, they started going out. They started opening businesses and open business again, and people are getting the virus for a second time after 3 months. So I don't think quarantine is completely the solution. I think it helps, but it's not the solution, man. Because now people are getting the virus for a second time in China. I see. Yeah, we won't find middle ground. I have loss of money that I won't work my whole life for. Yeah, it's different for him, man. Just let him be. My uncle Fernando's the same way. He's not really doing anything. He stays home once in a while, but then by day number 3 he goes out. That's what my grandmother told me. Like he's like, he'll stay home for like 2-3 days and then he goes out. It's not going to last forever. Just 3 months, but we all got to do our part unless it can last longer. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I was thinking it was gonna go away if we all quarantined, but China wrote an article last night that people are getting the coronavirus for a second time after they stopped the quarantine after 3 months. So I honestly think that unless they find a fucking a vaccine, they're not. We might have to quarantine literally for months. I'm home more than anything, but when you have no actual family, no sports, it'll start to drive. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. He's alone, man. It's like when most men, unless you're part of the nerd community, you don't watch TV other than sports. So right now, it's like not even owning a TV. So I mean, I can see if you live alone, you're probably just staring at the wall there. You're probably on your telephone, on your computer. Literally, no sports for me. It's like not even. There's no reason to own a TV. Yeah, man, I understand. Felt it today. Hey, what's up, Everett? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Everett? Yeah, I got a little bit frustrated today. I'm not gonna lie. For about an hour, for about 1 hour today, I got a little bit frustrated. From like 3 to 4, I got a little bit. But then I took a nap, and then I just played PlayStation, and then I was fine. But yeah, for like around 1 hour there, I got a little bit frustrated today. The movie is The Purge. It did not lie. There's no solution until exactly TJ. They said France already working on that, and everybody is Larry. Everybody is China, U.S. Everybody. Not take shower. London, wash your ass. You can only go on social media and look at stuff until you start seeing the same shit over. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Today I got frustrated also going outside for some catch. Yeah, yeah. I got a little bit frustrated. I'm good. I'm mentally strong, so I don't go too crazy. But yeah, I got a little bit frustrated today. I think part of it too was that I did not work out today. I'm working out a lot lately, and today was the first time I didn't work out in 5 days. So I think maybe that fucked me up, maybe mentally or maybe even physically. I don't know. I might have to. I don't know. I think that could have been a problem too. I'm not sure. Yeah, man. Today I got frustrated going outside for a catch. No NBA is like no love and exactly. It's no sport. Why own a TV, man? Why the hell should I own a TV? No NBA. Be right back. You're going. Okay, Larry. Larry's going outside. I think. I watched an episode of All American on Netflix. I'm on episode 4. Hey, RQ3. I hope you're enjoying watching the show, man. I feel like I feel like parents that have little kids. Well, I don't know. It might be harder for them because the kids are probably crying. Why can't they go outside? It might actually be worse for them. I was gonna say maybe they get distracted a little bit more because they got to take care of the kids and they got to play with the kids. But that could also be a pain in the ass because the kid probably frustrated that he can't go outside. Nothing else to do. What your favorite NBA team? Me, I'm a Lakers fan. I'm a Lakers fan. I honestly feel like, and this is just trying to be positive, that one day out of nowhere they're gonna announce they found a vaccine. I honestly do. I just don't know when it's gonna be, but I would not be surprised if just one day out of nowhere we have find the vaccine. Like that's what I'm feeling is gonna happen. Literally one day they're just gonna make an announcement. We found the solution for this. Who is your favorite NBA player? LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, and Kitapunko. Probably those three. You know, society is messed up when they're releasing inmates. Yeah, yeah, because they don't wanna. They don't want to get it. They think everybody can get infected. So there, yeah, a lot of prisons are releasing people from jail or from prisoners are releasing inmates. I think it's because the policemen don't want to get infected. Last year at this time, Purdue Virginia Elite Eight was going on in a. Oh, you really? Yeah. It would be the Elite Eight right now. Right now, we would be watching the Elite Eight. And baseball season would have started too. Right now, we would have NBA, hockey, baseball, and March Madness. Everything would be on right now except football. My favorite NBA player is Mitchell Robinson, Russell Harden, and RJ Barrett. Really? Yeah, I like Russell. Yeah, Harden. Yeah. I don't like the way he chokes though. But yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people do like the way he plays. I like the guys that like the explosion guys like LeBron and Kitapunko and Westbrook, the strong and powerful guys that can just fucking run by you and fucking dunk it. Stay cool. I can't do anything about it, man. I'm sorry, buddy. Don't even tell me. XFL will be on as we XFL. Yep. XFL would probably be getting ready for the playoffs. I think the season was from February to April, so they would be starting to get ready for the playoffs right now with the XFL. Who is your favorite NBA rookie? Oh, Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson. I know he only played for a few games, but I enjoyed him. I enjoyed watching him, man. Those Pelican Lakers games were pretty damn good. YouTube is striking a lot of live streams. Yeah, I know. I know, man. I know. But I think it's mostly people that have StreamYard. I hear mostly people that have StreamYard. I think it happened to Miami Can. He had to go to Sportscaster because his stream on StreamYard kept getting taken down. Ah, stay cool. I have no idea. But I think I don't know. I mean, if I get taken down, I might just have to go to Instagram, to be honest. I know a lot of people are actually doing Instagram lives. So that might be my bad. If for some reason my YouTube channel gets striked and gets suspended, I might just have to go to Instagram. I know a lot of people are doing live streams on Instagram. Or I might just go on. No, actually, I don't even know if I have my Twitch account anymore. Today, they figured out it was a bat that caused the virus. Stay cool. That's been known for the beginning, dude. That's been known since the beginning. It was a bat. Some Chinese guy tried to eat a bat. There's actually a video from 2015. I forgot what the channel was, but it says, "Why do bats have coronavirus?" And the video was from 2015. But I forgot what channel it was. The title was, "Why do bats have coronavirus?" But I forgot what the video. I forgot what the. Well, I mean, I guess you can just maybe type that and maybe you'll get it. Yeah, I guess just go on YouTube and type, "Why do bats have coronavirus?" And there's a video from like 2015 on it. That's it's retarded. Some of them people in China eat dogs, cats, rats. Yeah. Yeah, they do. They eat a lot of animals. They eat a lot. I think that's why it happened, because they eat everything. They eat everything. I think there's a video of somebody eating a frog. It's crazy, man. I saw a video of Chinese people making lettuce out of what? Chemicals? Damn. Yeah. I don't know what I honestly I think when this is all solved, I don't think China's gonna like they make a lot of stuff. Like if you look at all like your controllers in the bottom, it says made in China. A lot of stuff, man. It says made in China. That might change. Their economy might they're not gonna be trusted by anybody now. Somebody said that in the future, the United States stuff is not going to be made by China anymore. He said 95% of the medicals material is made by China. And he said they're going to try to stop that in the future. The video is called Making Fake Lettuce. It was raining all day. China makes like everything, yep. Made in Mexico. Yeah, most stuff made in China. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, I think they might lose a lot of like companies that they were making stuff for. Because aren't they the ones that make like the TVs and the PlayStations and stuff like that and the computers? I know I remember my PlayStation, I don't know if this controller has it, but my other controllers in the past, it says on the bottom made in China. So they're going to lose a lot of money if people don't want them to make their stuff anymore. Mexico about to be the new China for USA? What? Really? No way. I think US just gonna make their own stuff, to be honest. They're just gonna make their own stuff. They're not gonna trust any other country. My controller says made in China. Yeah, so does mine. They lied about their numbers. Yeah, they make a lot of stuff, dude. They're gonna lose. I think they're gonna lose a lot of trust in people after this. Hey, what's up, Johan? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Johan? That's why people didn't take the virus seriously, because only 3K died in country of over 1 billion. Wow. I've been watching lots of John Boy clips, like fight stuff. Really? They're coronavirus numbers. They're coronavirus numbers about how many people got sick and how many people died from it. The COVID-19 infection data and recovery numbers. Italy has 60 million people and 10,000 have died. China has 1 billion and 3K died. Coronavirus is going to be like the seasonal flu. Yeah, and that they're. I don't know if see this is what worries me, guys. That I don't know if we could keep talking about this because this is what worries me about YouTube taking the channel down. I know a lot of people's channels are getting taken down. So this is why I don't want to. I don't know if we can continue this conversation. This is why I always talk to you about, Larry, about how sometimes it's just better play stupid. Because this is why I don't like talking about stuff like this, because this is where YouTube can take your channel down when they realize you're not. You know what I mean? But yeah, their theory was that because they have a lot more older senior citizens in Italy, that's why more people die in Italy. That was their theory on it. That's why they have more people die, because they have more senior citizens in Italy. Yeah, if you want, we can talk about it on Twitter. But yeah, that's what worries me about the. This is I know a lot of people are getting taken down off YouTube. In fact, a lot of people are getting taken down just for using the title of the virus. Did you watch Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross? Yeah, they had their match. Yeah, the Nikki Cross was on commentating. She was funny as hell. Yeah, man. SmackDown did a little bit better job this week of actually trying to make it like a normal show, other than replaying the Triple H and Roman Reigns match from WrestleMania 32. I thought this was their better show so far of empty arenas. They actually did the best they could this week, I thought. I think this was their best show out of all of them. Now, I just wish that they would have a show without literally any fucking replay of a match from back in the day. Fuck back in the future. We are in the future. I saw thrown as police and socially with guns on them. Nikki Cross is good. Yeah. She's a good character. I live stream a got taken down. The title was just Let's Hang Out. Really? What's more important in offense or defense? Defense. Both of them, dude. You got to play defense. That's why the Lakers are so good this year. Because they play defense. You look at the Lakers, only Anthony Davis and LeBron James are good. Same thing with the Clippers. Did you see the upload, the Rusi Kurt Angle versus... No, I didn't see that. I have to go watch that. And I watched that match, dude. I watched that shit live. I watched that match. What was that? WrestleMania 34? I watched that shit live. I already watched that match. Did you see the you think Clay will be a Hall of Famer? Yeah, I think he will. Yeah, Klay Thompson will. He's other than Kawhi Leonard, he might be the best two-way player in the league. And he's got 3 championship rings. He might get more. I've always said everybody talks about nowadays, everybody talks about 3 and D players. You know, a player that can shoot a 3, but a player that can also play defense. He's the definition of a 3 and D player, Klay Thompson. Yeah, defense. Yep. Defense can turn offense into defense turns into offense. Ask LeBron James and Dwayne Wade how many times they turned defense into offense when they were in Miami. They would deflect a pass, run on a fast break, and get an easy 2 points. Triple H McMahon entrance is great. Yeah, I watched it live too, but I haven't seen it since. And we were just talking about it. Yeah. Yeah. They show the I saw the entrance last night with Roman Reigns and Triple H. Stephanie McMahon, she killed it with her entrance. She had that little promo before Triple H came out. And we were just Thunder, same thing when they had Kevin Durant and Westbrook. Top 5 defenders in league. Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis. When healthy Joel Embiid, but also Enki Tapunko. Like for sure, Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Paul George, Anthony Davis. When healthy Joel Embiid. Those are my top 5. Is WWE shutting down? Yeah, I think they are, tacos. I think they are. I think Monday Night Raw, the following night after WrestleMania, will be the final show. That's what I'm thinking. That will be their final show. The Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania. April 6th. Thunder get deflations and they do, RQ. Rudy is the best defender. He shut down the whole league. Rudy? Who's Rudy? The hell is Rudy? Oh, Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert. He's actually not that bad either. He's actually a good defensive player. By the way, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell have recovered from coronavirus, according to the Utah Jazz medical staff. He's taking a shower. He said he was going to take a shower. Looks like Michael Brockworth will not sign with the Ravens. Yeah. Yeah, they couldn't agree to a contract. And instead they're going to sign, what's his face? They're going to sign, the guy from, hold on. Signing somebody else instead. Wolf? I think, hold on. Derek Wolf. Derek Wolf instead is going to sign from the Denver Broncos. Defensive lineman Derek Wolf will sign with the Ravens. Yep, Derek Wolf's going to end up signing instead of Brockwurst. Instead of Michael Brockers. One, Kawhi, 2, Paul, 3, Gobert, Klay, Dennis, Davis. Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, Joel Embiid is always hurt. That's the problem. But he's pretty good when healthy. So Ravens signed Derek Wolf from Denver. What you think about it? Yeah, I like it. He had like 7 sacks last year, right? He had like 7 sacks. Top 5 running backs. Oh, that's Derrick Henry. I'll still put Ezekiel Elliott. Mark Ingram, he had a good year. It switches too much. Like 2 years ago, it was Todd Gurley. Now he's not even a top 5. It's tough. I'll still put Ezekiel Elliott, Mark Ingram from Baltimore, Derrick Henry. Oh, Saquon Barkley when healthy from New York. And Alvin Kamara, I guess, from the Saints. Brockwurst didn't pass the physical with Ravens. Looks like he has injured ankle. Yeah. Wolf has a ring. That's all. Ravens defense line was a jobber city last season. Only 4 sacks in 16 games. Dalvin Cook. Yeah, Dalvin Cook maybe. That could be another one, Dalvin Cook. I don't know if Mark Ingram belongs in there, though. Because a lot of it was because he had Lamar Jackson with him. Derrick Henry's for sure one. Kamara fell off last year. Yeah, he did. He did, actually. So did Ezekiel Elliott. So did Saquon Barkley, to be honest. Because Sean Payton uses him between the tackles too much. Belichick would know how to use Kamara better than Sean Payton. Yeah. Possibly. I feel Belichick would use him like as a fucking receiver a lot of like a screen passes. Like that's what he does with James White. Welcome to the Sheen. What's up, Diego? That's another one. Christian McCaffrey. Yeah. There's a lot of ways you can go with these running backs, man. There's a lot of ways, man. There's a lot of ways, man. There's a lot of options, to be honest. I saw one of your old videos today because I'm bored. Really, Diego? Barkley didn't fall off. 5 touchdowns. 5 touchdowns in the entire season? What NBA games, what you stream, you enjoy the most this year? Lakers Pelicans was pretty fun. The Milwaukee Lakers game was pretty good. The one the Lakers won. Clippers Houston was pretty good. Lakers Mavericks was pretty good too. There's a few. The Utah Houston game, that was a pretty good one too. That's when I had 100 people in here at once, and that's when Boban Bogdanovic won the game for Utah. Utah Indiana was also a pretty good one. Again, I think Utah won at the buzzer. I had 2 games where Utah had a buzzer beater. And in one of them, I had over 100 people in the chat. Yeah, there's a lot of games I enjoyed calling this year. I felt like my channel really popped this year. Like I said, I had a few times I had at least 50 people in here. I think for that Houston-Utah game, at one point I had 100 people in here at once. I really felt like I was on my way to 1.1 subscribers. I think I would have gotten to 2,000 a lot faster than 1K. Than 2K to 1K. I really had a lot of momentum. I really did, man. I would be at 1.1 right now if it wasn't for the shutdown. I was really riding the wave. Pelicans Lakers was it good because of yeah. And I delivered. Yep. The Lakers Bucks. Neither did Zeke. Oh yeah. Remember you streamed Zion first game? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. And I was getting frustrated. And then he had that big fourth quarter where he was knocking down threes. Zeke had decent numbers, but in big games he didn't show up. Yeah. Jazz game do good. Yeah, the Jazz do good. But it couldn't be because the Cowboys were tired of, yeah. Well, Jason Garrett, like that. Remember the one game, it was raining and it was cold in New England, and he hardly used him. You have a top 3 offensive line. You have one of the best running backs, and you hardly use him.
Jazz games do good, yeah. I'm going to play football with my friends. Okay, Diego, thanks for stopping by. They should fire Jason Garrett before the season. Yeah,
They should have. That guy's trash. And then the Minnesota game where Dak Prescott was harder than McDonald's French fries grease. He took the football out of his hands and he gave it to fucking Ezekiel Elliott for, remember, was it 3rd and 4th down? And he got stuffed like a turkey at the line of scrimmage. I think you were complaining about that game, Larry, because I think I'm not sure, but I think you had Dallas winning that game, and Jason Garrett ended up fucking it up. It was a Sunday Night Football game versus Minnesota.
Jason Garrett said,
Yeah, he's an idiot. He's a moron. He's an idiot, a moron. See, that's a game they would have won for sure with Mike McCarthy. That Minnesota game they would have won with Mike McCarthy for sure. I think if Mike McCarthy would have been the coach of the Cowboys this year, they would have won the division. They really would have. I think they would have won the Minnesota game. I think they would have beaten the Philadelphia the last week of the season. They might have even possibly won the New England game. Because I think Mike McCarthy would have ran the football a lot more with Ezekiel Elliott in that New England game. But I don't know about the New England one. But I think for sure the Minnesota and Philadelphia game would have been won if Mike McCarthy would have been the coach.
That's why I don't trust Jerry Jones. I wouldn't be surprised if Zeke did a tad bit better. Yeah.
But the problem is that the offensive line is getting a little bit worse now. Their center retired.
Because he do what's best for business, or does he do what's best for his friends? Yep.
I read a stat that with Travis Frederick as a center, they're like top 3 in running, and they're only they're like only top 20 when Travis Frederick does not play. That's not good.
I would rather see Jason Garrett effing a rat than pay to see him. Yeah, he's trash. Eagles win. Yep, back-to-back years, 9 and 7. They still have a good line. Yeah, but it's getting older, and they lost their center. Their center retired,
and those guys are putting the other guys are starting to push their 30s. The left tackle and right tackle are starting to get a little bit older too. Lyle Collins and Zach Martin.
They still have a good line.
Zach Martin and Lyle Collins are starting to get a little bit older now too.
Dallas signed Dakota Aiden Prescott, so the center retires. They still have Zach Martin and Tron Smith and Lyle Collins. They're getting older though. They're gonna be on their 30s soon. Jerry also re-signed Sean Lee. Yeah, I don't know why you re-signed Sean Lee. I don't get it. You got fucking Lander Van Der Esch and what's his name? Smith? Why the hell did you I don't get that one either. How much are you going to get out of him at this point? Who, Collins? He's 26? Really? I thought he was older. All right, so maybe I'm Tyron Smith and Zach Martin. I mean, Dallas' best offense move was the kicker. It kind of was. Yeah. Tyron Smith and Zach Martin are a little bit older, though. So Wayne Brown is like a 1,000. I mean, that was. It's going to be. I mean, their offensive line is still good. But they're starting to get old. They lost their center. I wouldn't even say old. I would say older. They're still good, but they're getting a little bit older. Austin Hooper, yeah, he went to Cleveland. They're going to do a bunch of 2 tight end sets now in Cleveland with Jokic, whatever the fuck his name is, and Austin Hooper. Cleveland actually do good this year because they tighten up the offensive line. They tighten up their offensive line, so Cleveland actually do good this year. Problem is they play with Baltimore and Pittsburgh. So they might have to be a wild card. Seahawks need to work on the line next year when they have cap space. Yep. Seattle has a bad. Yeah, they always do, but Russell Wilson always finds a way. They paid Amari Cooper too much money. Yeah, what did they pay him? 5 years, $100 million. Damn. The Wayne Brown is like 1,000. The way Dak plays the game of football, he needs a good starting tight end. Yeah, they re-sign or they still have what to say Blake Jarwin, I think his name is. And I know Jason Witten went to but he was washed up. He went to the Raiders. And I don't think they could afford Austin Hooper, dude. Because they paid all that. They paid $100 million to Amari Cooper, $90 million to Ezekiel Elliott. They're saying they're gonna pay over $100 million for Prescott. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to. They wouldn't be able to afford Austin Hooper. Where you think Cam Newton will end up, dude? I have no idea. I would say the Chargers, but I'm not sure. They might just want to draft Justin Herbert. To be honest, they might just want to draft Justin Herbert. But a lot of people are not high on Justin Herbert. I don't know, man. But I mean, the thing is, he's a lot younger and cheaper, so they might just take their chance with Justin Herbert. Really, Jason Witten didn't. No, he went to the Raiders. The Raiders will sign anyone. Yep. They also signed the other the safety. What's his name? Jeff Heath, the Dallas Cowboys safety. They also signed him, the Raiders. You know, I honestly think they would have signed Sean Lee. If he would have not stayed with Dallas, watch the Raiders sign Sean Lee too. What if Cam gets Kaepernick? Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that a lot of people don't like. They don't like his attitude. They're still not happy with that press conference he had after the Super Bowl loss back in Super Bowl 50. A lot of people don't like Cam Newton in the NFL. A lot of people don't. So I would not be surprised if he never plays again, to be honest. But I mean, I think the only team that makes sense is Carolina. Miami's going to draft Tua Tagovailoa, the guy from Alabama.
New England, I think they're gonna tank for Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields. I honestly think they'd rather tank. They're gonna throw out Jarrett Stidham there, and they might even go to Brian Hoyer. They're gonna be tanking for Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields. So the only team that kind of makes sense is the Chargers, but they might say we rather get younger, cheaper Justin Herbert. But there might not be a market for him. Chicago, they rather take Nick Foles. So yeah, then Cam Newton is fragile, so I hope he doesn't get to start. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna, unless he goes to the Chargers, he's not gonna be a starter. Unless Miami says, you know what, we're gonna draft Tui Tagovailoa, but since he's got the hip injury, we'll sign Cam Newton for 1 year, and we'll have Tui Tagovailoa learn from Cam Newton for 1 year. I don't know. Why is Marcus Golden still a free agent? I have no idea. 34. I think Patriots will get Cam Newton. I don't think so. I think they want to tank for Justin Fields or Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, if I was NFL GM, I wouldn't want to sign Cam Newton in 2020. Like Joe Hand said, he gets hurt too much and plays like Superman. Yep. He risks too much. Remember in preseason Cam dove? Yeah, I remember that shit. Versus New England. Do you really think Belichick would tank? Would it be smart? Cam just needs to back up. Dude, I mean, I think when he let those two defensive players go, and then he released the kicker, Stefan Senakowski. Tommy! When he released the kicker, that's telling, that kicker is a Pro Bowler. When he released that kicker, that's telling me he's planning to tank. Why would you release that kicker? He's one of the best in the league. He also let go of a few players on defense. I'm surprised he didn't trade Mohamed Sanu. I really am. He let Philip Dorsett walk away in free agency. I'm surprised he didn't trade Mohamed Sanu. Yeah, I think he's going to tank for Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields. And I would not be surprised if, he might make more moves. He might make more moves in the future. Let's see what happens. And they let Brady walk also, yup. Pats didn't even offer Brady a contract. Nope. Belichick wants to move on from Brady. He's been wanting to move on from Brady since 2017. He's been wanting to move on from him. Brady won 6 championships with the team, and Pats didn't even offer him a contract. More evidence they will be going into tanking. Yep. They're gonna tank for a quarterback. Well, that's why Bill Belichick. That's why he doesn't Jimmy Garoppolo, but Robert Kraft, they didn't let him, and otherwise Jimmy Garoppolo would have been the quarterback these last 3 years, and Tom Brady would have been somewhere else since 2017. They look at the future now. He is old, but he is still good. Yeah. Yeah, and I think I think he's gonna be. He might have a better year this year in Tampa than he did last year in New England. Last year he didn't have any receivers. Mohamed Sanu never seemed to get going when he got traded from Atlanta. Julian Edelman was playing hurt the whole year. Ben Watson's completely washed up. He's gonna have a little bit of a better year, I think this. I don't know how much of a better year, but he'll have a better year this year with Chris Goodwin and Mike Evans and OJ Howard.
But the problem is that you need great offensive line. It's not like Brady has had a career of injuries. Yeah.
Other than that ACL tear in 2008, he's been pretty healthy. Now I've heard that finger injury he had in 2017 in the playoffs versus Jacksonville, that was a lot serious than people said. They did a very good job of downplaying that shit, but they said the finger was basically broken. And he still find a way to make it to the Super Bowl and almost win the Super Bowl. And they said that the reason why he dropped the pass in the Super Bowl was because of the finger. But I mean, whatever. That's whatever. I mean, but yeah, other than the ACL, he's really haven't had any bad injury. Yep, that ACL. And that ACL was not even his fault. If you remember, if you watched that game, the Kansas City defensive lineman rolled up into his leg and like turned his leg. Like that wasn't even a freak accident. The defensive lineman from Kansas City low-key snapped his leg. If you watch the replay.
Peyton Manning couldn't even move his neck in his final year with Denver. Yeah. The lucky Super Bowl whenever. Yup.
Yeah, well, no, he said that he couldn't feel his fingertips when it was below 35 degrees in Denver. He said I couldn't feel my fingertips in my hand. Because of the neck injury, he said when it got really cold, he couldn't feel his fingers. I was actually surprised he went to Denver. I thought because of the cold weather, because the cold weather really fucks up your. Anytime you have a back or a neck surgery, the cold weather really fucks it up. So I thought that he was not going to sign with. I thought he was going to go to like Miami or Arizona. I was like, really? He's going to go to Denver? What a surgically repair neck? He's going to be a lot in a lot of pain in the playoffs, and he was. He said he couldn't feel his fingertips when it was 35 or lower.
The lucky Super Bowl ever. I'm back. Jobber City.
What's up, Diego? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Diego? How you doing, Diego? And if you remember, I believe that year Arizona did not have that bad of a team. They had Larry Fitzgerald was still in his prime, and they also had Michael Floyd, who was a pretty good wide receiver. So Arizona, who knows? Maybe they would have done something over there in Arizona if he would have gone to Arizona instead. Bruce Arians and Todd Bowles were the coach and the defensive coordinator. Chris Johnson was. They had a team. They had a good team over there. They could have done something in Arizona if you would have chosen Arizona instead. But the problem was that he didn't want to play in the NFC because he was afraid of having to play his brother in the playoffs.
Did you download iOS? Yeah, I did. I did, tacos. I did.
I did download it. I've been having some problems with my telephone. My when somebody calls me, it does not ring, and my battery's dying too fast. So I mean, I tried downloading the iOS, and it didn't really help. So I mean, I tried moving some stuff on the settings, but yeah, I think the battery did a little bit better today because I charged it at night, and then I mean, last time I looked at it, it was at 51%. So the battery's pretty good. It's done a little bit better today. But yeah, when people call me, my phone does not ring. I gotta look into that one too.
Nothing different, more spyware. Sounds like you might got hacked.
I didn't get hacked. Well, I see that they changed the volume with the new iOS. The new one, the new version, the volume is different now. Like a different and then there's a few different things, but not too much.
Are you sure it's not on unknown callers? My phone did that too.
No. I mean, it says the caller ID. Like when my friend Dominic calls, it says Dominic and stuff like that. It's just that it doesn't. I don't know. I gotta look into it. But I mean, I looked at the I looked at the mute, and it was not on mute. It just has very low like my phone was like if somebody calls me, I can hear them perfectly. If I watch a video, I can hear it perfectly. But for some reason, it does not ring, or at least it does not ring loud enough.
Why would you hate tacos? I don't even know who that is. There's a few people on here. I don't even know who the fuck they are. I hate tacos. I don't know who that is. And the other guy that came in, John Moxley. I don't know who that is either. Brady sucks. He's ass.
I think I know he's a little bit older now. He's out of his prime, but I think he might do a little bit better this year with better receivers like Chris Goodwin and Mike Evans and OJ Howard. Can you imagine if they still had? It's just a random name, butt cheeks. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really care. I don't really care. I mean, I feel like I'm at the point now when I have over 1,000 subscribers where I'm just literally not gonna know who everybody is. Like I think that's part of it. When you get bigger on YouTube, you just don't even know who you're talking to on here.
What else is wrong with your phone?
Just that. The battery's dying too fast. And when somebody calls me, it does not ring. But the battery was better today, like I said. I think the battery might be fixed. Usually, I only have to charge it once. Like, if I usually have to charge it just once a day, and like it lasts like 7 hours without charging properly. Like, I go about, like, say if I'm using my phone 15 hours or 14 hours, 15 hours, no, probably longer. Well, I mean, I don't use it the entire day. I mean, sometimes I just got my phone in my pocket. I'm not really using it. But let's say out of the 17 hours I'm awake, I only have to charge it once. Lately, I've been having to charge it 3 times at times because it's dying too fast. Now today, this is the first time I have to charge it. So today it's done a little bit better today. Use your phone for 10 hours. I mean, like, when I work out, I go about an hour while using my telephone. When I'm eating, I don't really use it. When I'm playing PlayStation, I don't really use it. Obviously, when I take a shower. Say out of the 17 hours I'm awake, I use it 14. And out of those 14, I only have to charge it once. So say the battery lasts is about 7 hours. 7 hours. Say like, I don't know. But like lately, I've been charging my phone like at from 7 to 10, and then at 1 o'clock in the morning, it's already at 25%. Do you know OBI to Toppin? No. The Saints will go to the Super Bowl. I hate this. We will win. I don't know, Diego. I hate the pass interference. We could have. Yeah, you guys got screwed. He would have won back to back. Yep. You guys just don't seem to have good luck in the playoffs, man. Especially when you play Minnesota.
Heroes or Lou Williams? Lou Williams. Imagine the Eagles did this for CE.
Well, we lost. What was it? We lost 4 out of the 5 NFC Championship games when we had no. Well, yeah, 4 out of 5 when we had Andy Reid and Donovan McNabb. We went through some struggles, man, before we won the Super Bowl in 2017. Donovan McNabb and Andy Reid broke our hearts. A lot, man. They went to 5 NFC Championship games and only won one. And then the one they actually won, they lost the Super Bowl to New England. But yeah, man, I probably got my heart, as much as you got your heart broken the last 3 years. I got it broken in two, man. Back in the day with Donovan McNabb and Andy Reid.
Boston Scott will have a big year. Will be top running back. I hope so, Johan. I hate the heartbroken. Alex Caruso or D Rose? Derrick Rose, I guess. He's averaging what? 17, 18 points off the bench. We will win the Super Bowl. We have 2 new players.
We'll see, Diego. We'll see what happens, Diego. Malcolm Jenkins will be a good leader for your defense. He's won 2 Super Bowls.
I looked it up, and the thing, D Rose is a starter.
I mean, I would have made the trade, to be honest, for Derrick Rose, but I think the Lakers. I think the Lakers got scared that he was gonna get hurt. I would have taken Derrick Rose over Alex Caruso, to be honest. I know Alex Caruso is much younger and cheaper, but like we got no bench. Kyle Kuzma is so inconsistent. I would have done that trade for Derrick Rose.
I know they do. I know it's Kuz.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they don't boo him. Would you be fine with K? Caldwell Pope, Avery, and a second for Lou?
Yeah, of course I would. Of course. Lou Williams, are you kidding me? Of course.
I thought they booing him. Lou would probably get his chance as starter. I wouldn't mind him coming off the bench though, because remember LeBron James is our starting point guard. Heroes, Kyrie. Who would you start, bench, and cut? Start. I would start Russell Westbrook because out of all the three, he's the most injury free guy. Bench Kyrie and cut Derrick Rose. Yeah, I will start Rose. Bench. No, I rather cut Kyrie. I rather cut Rose. What about Eric Pasquale for Avery? I haven't seen him play too much though. Eric Pascal. I think Kyrie is cancerous. Stay off. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like him. And I don't know. I might rather keep him than Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose could get hurt. Kyrie Irving is low-key injury prone too, but he's not as injury prone as Derrick Rose. Pasquale averaged 18 for a rookie. Okay, I wouldn't mind them. I wouldn't mind. I would not mind them then. I didn't see any Warriors games this year. That's the thing. I didn't see the Warriors play at all this year. Damn, what about Warriors and the Raptors? All right, what about that? Every time somebody tells me Eric Pasquale, I think of the guy from Toronto, Siakam, Pascal Siakam. I get confused. Start bench cut Luka Zion Morant. Oh damn. Damn, that's a tough one. I think I would start Luka because I think he's the most proven out of the three so far. It's tough. I think Zion Williamson's is a better talent than John Morant, but John Morant, he's been healthy. That's a tough one, but I would for sure start Luka because of experience. He's the most proven out of the three so far. I'll take the talent, I guess, and I'll just cross my fingers that Zion Williamson doesn't get hurt. Bench Zion Williamson and cut John Morant. But I mean, that's a hard one because I think Zion Williamson's more talented, but John Morant is healthy and he's pretty damn good too. Cut, bench, start Lou Williams, D Rose, Kyle Kuz. Oh, that's easy. Start Lou Williams. Start Lou Williams. I'm sorry. Cut Kyle Kuzma and bench Derrick Rose. Kyle Kuzma. I'm very disappointed with Kyle Kuzma this year. I rather cut Kyle Kuzma and bench Derrick Rose. If it was CP3 on the list of those three players, I would have started him 100%. Yeah, but yeah, Lou Williams pretty good to them too, man.
Williams is like the Mono Ginobili of the Clippers. That's who he really is. He's like their Mono Ginobili. He's literally a starter coming off the bench.
Breaking news: James Dolan has corona. Really? That's crazy. Dude, that is crazy. Is Antonio Brown definitely not coming back into NFL?
I think he's still got a chance though, but I think what's gonna happen is that he has not played football in a year, so I think teams are gonna want to work out, and because of the coronavirus, the facilities are not open right now. It can get open again, and because I think people don't know what kind of a football shape he's in.
But yeah, I think that's the problem with
Antonio Brown right now, that people need to see him work out.
The way CP3 been playing OKC is unbelievable. He's taking that leadership role.
Yeah, he has. Yeah. Chris Paul, say what you want about the guy, but he's won everywhere he's gone. New Orleans, Clippers, Houston, Oklahoma City. Everywhere he's gone, he's won. Not a championship, but he's won basketball games and he's gone to the playoffs.
Start, cut, Clay, Harden, Bale. For sure, start Clay. Ooh, that's a
tough one, dude. I would for sure start Klay Thompson. That's tough because it's James Harden. He's better than Bradley Beal, but he chokes and he plays no defense. That's a tough one. I'm gonna trust James Harden coming off the bench that he doesn't choke. He doesn't have so much pressure. I'll cut Bradley Beal, start Klay Thompson, and cut Bradley Beal and bench Harden. I guess I don't know. That's a tough one because James Harden's a much better player, but he chokes. Start Klay, bench Beal. Yeah, I can see why you think that, RQ3. I can see why you think that. It depends. Is it the season or the playoffs? If it's the playoffs, cut Harden, bench Bell. But if it's the season, I guess cut Bell, start Harden. It depends. Is it the playoffs or not?
Yeah, he has been balling. He has.
Can I ask a few more of these? He has been. Didn't he drop like 55 points in 2 straight games consecutively?
Why would you cut Harden? He like score 40. Yeah, but he chokes in the playoffs. When was the last time Suns made the playoffs?
The Suns? Damn, probably when they had Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire.
No, Beal scored 55. Well, mostly 40 points. Start bench. Kevin Durant. Oh. Ooh, shit.
Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? You know what? Release Durant. Release Durant because we don't know if he can win a championship with his own team. So release Durant because he hasn't proven he can win a championship with his own team. I'll start Kawhi Leonard because he's younger. He's in his prime. So I'll give the start. I'll start Kawhi because he's literally in his prime right now. And bench LeBron. Bench LeBron. Start Kawhi. Cut Kevin Durant. The reason I'm starting Kawhi over LeBron is literally because he's younger and he's in his prime. LeBron is out of his prime.
(2010) that was the final. Let me see here. Suns. Yeah, the Suns haven't been good for a while. Suns. Last playoff. It's been a while for the Suns. Yeah, 2010. And 2010 was the last time the Phoenix Suns made the playoffs. 2010.
They lost the. They lost to the Lakers in the 2010 Western Finals.
That was the last time. There's a James Dolan. Knicks owner James Dolan has tested per team release in self-rotate. Let's see. Here it is. Knicks owner James Dolan has tested positive for COVID-19 per team release in self-isolation with little to no symptoms. All right, he's going to survive. He's got pretty much no symptoms.
He's got literally no symptoms.
Do you think Jalen Hurts is the next Lamar Jackson?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think Jalen Hurts, like, the only reason he was good last year was because he was with Lincoln Riley. I think his numbers are going to go back down when, like, I think his numbers were not that great with Nick Saban. Because Nick Saban's a defensive-minded coach, and then they went up last year because of Lincoln Riley, and then they're gonna go back down.
If he even
plays,
he might not even play. He might have to go to the XFL, to be honest. You think Jalen Hurts? I read that already.
He might play in the XFL, dude. He might not even play in the NFL. Unless they turn him into like a receiver or a running back. I don't think he's going to be a quarterback in the NFL, to be honest.
Start, cut, bench. Knicks will be terrible until Dolan gone. Yep, but he's fine. They say he's got no symptoms.
He tested positive for Corona-19, but he's got no symptoms, so he'll be fine.
He's just gonna self-quarantine. Start, cut, bench. Giannis, Anthony Davis, Tatum, Siakam. I throw 2 because Tatum would lose. Start, cut, bench. Giannis.
So I have to. So either Tatum or Siakam.
So start
Anthony Davis. I think he's a more complete player.
I don't trust Inkitapunko with his jump shot, to be honest. Start Anthony Davis, bench Inkitapunko. Wait. What is this? Yes. So yeah, because I don't trust Inkitapunko with his jump shot, I'd rather start Anthony Davis, bench Inkitapunko, and cut Siakam and Tatum. Whatever happened to Heisman winner Troy Smith? He sucks. He didn't make it to the NFL. He played a few years with Baltimore as a backup, but that's it. Because Tatum is a better player. Dennis is a... Yeah, but he can't... I still don't trust his jump shot. I do not trust his jump shot. Tammy! Anthony Davis is a more complete player. I think he was giving me a choice between between Tatum and Siakam, but I mean, I rather have Inkitapunko and Anthony Davis. Siakam and Tatum, I mean, they're both pretty good. Tatum really had a breaking out year this year, though. I think he outshined Kemba Walker, and I think he was the best player. Even though Kemba Walker makes way more money, I think Tatum was the best player this year for Celtics. Who's the biggest bust in NFL history? Ryan Leaf was pretty bad. Marcus Russell was pretty bad too. Probably those two. DeMarcus Russell was supposed to be Cam Newton, and he was a complete failure. Hey, what's up, Harold? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Harold? Johnny Manziel was horrible in the NFL. Yeah, but yeah. A lot of people can see it coming, though, dude. A lot of people were not that high on Johnny Manziel. You don't know who, you probably don't know who Jamarcus Russell is. He was a quarterback from LSU, and he got drafted by the Raiders. And he was basically supposed to be Cam Newton, and he was a huge failure. Like a huge failure. He was so bad as a quarterback, he had to switch over to receiver. And he still sucked. He went from being
the top quarterback, the number one quarterback prospect, to having to switch over to running wide receiver because he was so bad.
Estoy muy bien.
Ay, hola Harold, ¿cómo estás? Qué bueno que estés bien esta noche en el espectáculo.
Start, cut, bench, Eric Pasquale. Oh my lord. What? Start, cut, Eric Pasquale, RJ Barrett. What? What? Same player. Start RJ Barrett, bench RJ Barrett, cut Pasquale, whatever. What year? We all know Jamarcus, yes. Wait, I just need to check my girlfriend familiar. What? Wait, I just need to check my girlfriend. Familiar? What?
What are you talking about, Harold?
I mean Eric Pasquale, RJ Barrett, and Kobe. Oh my god. Dude, you're going to. I hardly seen. I mean, start, RJ Barrett, bench Eric Pasquale's, cut Kobe White. I saw that shit.
Oh, the TikTok I made, yeah. Oh yeah, now I get it, Harold, the TikTok. Yeah, a lot of people like that shit. It's got like I think it's got like 50 views. Dude, TikTok gets a lot of views, dude. I think all 3 of my videos got 50 views at least, or close to 50 views. I gotta learn how to add it so I can make more.
You're turning into a new person.
Yeah, once I learn how to add it, I'm gonna make a lot more TikToks. Right now, I'm a little bit limited because I don't know how to edit. I'm trying to make it like I think like like one person, like make it like 2 different people, like wear like a cap. Now you guys will see it when I learn how to edit. You guys will see what I'm doing. I just gotta learn how to edit.
What was the Spanish one?
Oh, back in the day when I was little, we were in Mexico, and we were in a restaurant, and we asked the waiter, "What kind of desserts do you have?" And the dude kept making this funny face. He would like what I did in the video, like he chocolate, and he would like I was just imitating some waiter from Mexico. That was more for my family, like. They say that I do the imitation exactly the way the waiter did, but that's more of an inside joke between me and my family. I don't think a lot of people get that one. It's more of an inside joke I have with my family when we went to Mexico, and I'm pretty much imitating the waiter from the restaurant we went to. I don't expect a lot of people to get that one, especially if you don't know Spanish.
Last thing about Pascual, he went to the second round. Sample. What do you mean sample? I beg you pardon. Take my horse to the old time road. I'm gonna ride it till I can. No. Excuse me. Farted London. I hope you put Axeman, man. That's nasty. I have a joke. Why is the bike lazy to walk? Why? Jared Dudley is their fourth ride. Why is it? Why? Yeah, Jared Dudley. Oh my lord. You gotta love the Lakers' second unit. You guys ever done the ring calls on people? Is hello? Hi. Is your refrigerator running, ma'am? Yes, it is. Well, go get it. I mean, there's a few, but I can't remember. That's the only one I remember from the top of my head. The Lakers have won the best first unit, but it's second until yeah. Yeah, their second unit is terrible. Their second unit is terrible. They're probably gonna have to do something in the offseason to tighten up that second unit. Whatever happened to Brock Osweiler? He sucks. He got released. That guy was never good. We just talked about it. The reason that 2015 Denver team won because it was because of the defense. It wasn't because of Peyton Manning or Brock Osweiler. If you remember that year, Peyton Manning got hurt. Brock Osweiler came in. And I mean, the only reason they kept winning was because of the defense. And everybody got fooled and thought that Brock Osweiler was a franchise quarterback. And when he went to Houston and in Cleveland, he sucked. It wasn't that he was a franchise quarterback. It was the same thing as Peyton Manning. He was getting carried by the defense. That's why John Elway let him walk away in free agency, because he knew that just as Peyton Manning had gotten carried in that playoff run, same thing, that those 3-5 weeks that Brock Osweiler came in, he got carried by the defense too, just by like Peyton Manning. Brock Osweiler was never good. Defense wins exactly, London. Especially that Denver team, man. Yeah, no, Super Bowl 50. Super Bowl 50. Denver, Carolina. Super Bowl 48, Denver got their ass whooped by Seattle. The one I'm talking about, they got carried, was Super Bowl 50. They beat Carolina. And Super Bowl 48, they got their ass whooped by Seattle. Seattle whooped the hell out of them. First play was a fucking safety. Peyton Manning couldn't handle the snap from the center and went all the way into the end zone. What a way to start the damn game. Because it's too tired. Good one, Harold. Ha ha ha, so funny. Just teasing y'all. So yeah, it's so boring. So damn boring, man. It's so boring. Hey, stream has taken like. I mean, there's been people here, but it's felt a little bit slow. I think one of these, I might like just skip a day just to like try to. I feel like it would help if I just skip a day. And then I feel like when I skip a day, I think people come back more energized the next time. I was gonna play Madden with my friend, but his fucking house started fucking flooding with water. I might take a day off tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. It depends. I mean, literally, I mean, there's nothing to do. So unless I'm gonna play video games with my friend, I'll be here, I guess. I think it's getting maybe a little bit too repetitive. I think I streamed for the last 10 days straight, which I always do it, but because of the situation we're in with no sports, I feel it gets a little bit repetitive times. Bench start cut Julio Jones, Michael Thomas, Hopkins. Oh, damn. Start Hopkins. Oh, that's hard. That is hard. That is way too.
I guess release Julio Jones because his numbers have not been that great lately. So release Julio Jones. Start Michael Thomas. Bench Hopkins. I don't know. That's a hard one. And I mean, the only reason is because Michael Thomas had that big year this year. He led the league in receptions. But Hopkins is fantastic too, man. Tried doing some basketball moves in TikTok. I saw a lot in there. Basketball. The problem is I don't have a basketball hoop. If I had a basketball hoop, I would do trick shots. Problem is I don't have a basketball hoop. Maybe dunk challenge. I got a joke. Why do we tell actors to break a leg? Because every play he's a cast. What? I'm just trying to waste for time. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a basketball hoop, dude. If I had a basketball hoop, I would, trust me, but I don't have a fucking basketball hoop. That's the problem.
Yeah, I don't have a basketball hoop.
I thought about, see, my dad is way too strict. I thought about getting one of those inside things, inside hoops. You know, the ones that like, what are they called? Pop tops. What are they called? But my dad's not gonna let me. He's gonna think I'm gonna break something. Maybe I get those small ones you could just fucking tape to like the back of your door. Maybe I get one of those.
I still believe I can beat you one-on-one in the basketball. Yep.
We'll see, Harold, if we ever do it, man. I got a 3-pointer, man. I can pull it from 30 without hesitation. Dude, I'm doing a lot of cardio, dude. So I'm gonna be in good shape. I'm doing 45 minutes to an hour of cardio every day. So I'm gonna be in good shape. I'm gonna be able to play defense on you, man. I'll be able to squat my legs like a duck taking a shit. Play defense on you, man. Ten more minutes and I'm out like a light. 10 more minutes and I'm out like a light.
I'm a little bit tall, just so you know. Dunking will not. Dunking won't be one of my weapons. I'm,
dude, I'm round, dude. I'm big. I'm like Zion Williamson. I would, I would reject some of those maybe, man. I actually good at rejecting. I don't know if you're taller than me. I don't know. You're 6 feet tall, right? I'm only 5'9". I'm gonna have to rely on my fucking hops. You have the size, the speed, and the athleticism, and all I really have is probably the strength. That's all I have. You have everything, man. You got size, speed, athleticism. All I really have is strength on you, probably. I might be a better 3-point shooter than you, though. I don't know. I'm a pretty good 3-point shooter. Fun fact, I played against Fred VanVleet before. Really? That's cool. I'm streaming on Sportscaster as well. I just started 39 minutes ago. Okay, London. Yeah, but yeah, you would be the favorite probably on paper. I bench press 315. Yeah, Harold, but like I told you once, I got into a weightlifting contest with a lot of the offensive linemen in football, and I beat almost everybody. I got fucking natural. I'm strength. I got natural strength. I got big strength. I'm strong. I just want to get 1 hour in. Odell fell off of last year. Well, it's because he was playing with Baker Mayfield. That's why. And Baker Mayfield had no time to throw the football. The offensive line was not giving him protection. They're probably going to be better this year. Offensive line will be better. Baker Mayfield will have more time to make throws. They're going to be better this year. But we'll see, Harold. We'll see what happens. I think you would win. But we'll see. That's never, yeah, man. I mean, when my music's on. Damn, they're still charging people on April 1 for rent? That sucks. I think people are gonna threaten to go on strike on the streets if they still have to pay the rent, and since that's not, they want people to be inside, they're probably gonna tell them, okay, don't worry about it, don't pay your rent. That's probably what's gonna happen. They're gonna say, if we have to pay our rent, we're going on strike. And since they don't want people on the streets, that's the whole point of quarantine. They're just probably gonna push it back. Didn't they already push taxes to like July? Brock left of my try time during right go sleep 6 a.m.
or I get video games. Watch you, yeah, London. The reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Champion, C Sports.
Who's Brock Lesnar? Oh yeah, that's right, Drew McIntyre. That's who he's facing at WrestleMania. Drew McIntyre, Brock Lesnar. I think I lost a lot of weight too, 34. I've worked out every day this week except Tuesday. I'm probably losing a lot of weight too. Oh my god. The dude just said I have to pay my apartment, my dog. What do you mean you have to pay your dog? You don't pay your dog. Once you fucking buy him, you don't have to pay for him anymore. What a moron. You have to pay. Yeah, what a moron. He said I have to pay my apartment, I have to pay my dog. What a moron. Tamina is not going to win the match despite her looking. Yeah, she's not. Even when she came out, Michael Cole was like, here comes the walk card. I started working out at like around 13. I'm lazy, man. What? Lazy, yeah. They did a good job with SmackDown this week, other than having shown the replay from Triple H Roman Reigns WrestleMania. They did a good job, I thought. It was probably the best show they had on since the empty arenas. They had the women's segment with Bayley, Sasha, Naomi, Lacey Evans, and Tamina. Then that broke out to a brawl, and then they had what they had a match. I think they had Shitstay Nakamura versus Drew Gulak. That was whatever, good. And I mean, then I think they had Alexa Bliss versus who she fight? Oh Asuka. And then the main event I think was the Usos versus New Day. Ended up being a fucking disqualification. John Morrison and The Miz interrupted the match, and now it's gonna be a triple threat ladder match for the tag team championships. Whatever. I thought it was alright. Does he mean he has to buy the dog? I don't know what he meant. He said, I have to pay my apartment, I have to pay my dog. I don't know what the fuck he meant. I did not get the point before, but now I do when I have a what? A vacant time. A vacant? What's a vacant? I'm just hoping my girl won the match. What? The wild card of Matina. Grant Wyatt did a segment. Yeah. Wyatt did a segment too. Bray Wyatt. Didn't he challenge John Cena to like a Firefly House match? He ended up challenging John Cena to a Firefly House match.
It's weird because a few weeks ago he challenged him to a bar match, like at a bar, and now he's at a Firefly House match. I wonder if they're gonna do the same thing they did when remember when Bray Wyatt fought Randy Orton in that in the house, remember? Maybe they might do that shit again. Oh, and then Baron Corbin threw what's his face Elias off the stage. Elias made a song of him, and he was making fun of him, and Baron Corbin came out and pushed him off the stage. Yeah, the show was not that. It was probably the best show they had since they did the empty arenas. It was probably the best one they've had. I'm gonna call it a night. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Later. Out like a light.